So Battlefield 2042 is getting another mini season. At least I would call it a mini season, but DICE is calling it an event with a battle pass, a new weapon and new modes. So basically like the Halloween event that we had back in fall. But let's start at the beginning and I'm going to give you a full overview of what you can expect from this event, when it will start and so on, and hopefully at the end of this video you will have all details you need to know about it. So the event is called War Machine. It starts at March 18th, so this is Tuesday next week. And it also comes with a new update, which is 8.6, but we're gonna go over everything that will change with the update at a later time during this video. It's not too much, so I'm gonna push it to the end. And we also got a little bit of lore to this event, but I'm also going over this in a minute. First, let's see what we got with the event. You can already see the trailer for the event in the background, and I'm also linking it in the description below if you want to watch it without me talking over it. But we're also going to have a look at the blog post and at everything that is written on the Battlefield website. And here it says, "Welcome to the end of the world as we know it. This is the War Machine event. You will need to conquer 3 modes and take back what is ours, or face extinction." And it says 3 new modes, event pass and lore. So the 3 new modes that we get are Domination, Override and King of the Hill. Domination should be pretty well known. It's basically the same that we have in Call of Duty, or also that we had in Battlefield 1. 3 objectives and smaller maps, so it's just like a smaller version of Conquest. Then Override is a mode where you take up arms against the rogue AI and wipe out her relentless horde of robots. So it sounds like kind of a PvE mode, so I'm guessing that with your squad you take on hordes of AI and you have to defeat them and then probably go to MCOMs and capture them or activate them or something. And then the third mode is King of the Hill, and this is coming on April 1st. And I think King of the Hill should be pretty well known as well, so you fight for one single objective and whoever is holding the objective for the longest time wins the match. I think that the event is going for 4 weeks because the last one we had was also 4 weeks, but they didn't really wrote a time here. What we will also get is a new event pass, of course, just like the last time, and this will have 30 tiers and it will have specialist and weapon skins, XP boosts and so on. So as usual there is a normal pass, a free pass if you will, which is probably called this here the War Machine event pass. So you just play and unlock 15 of the 30 tiers that are available for free, so you don't need to spend any money if you don't want to. Then we have the premium pass that you probably have to pay for. I don't know how much the last one was. I think it was like 750 coins or something. So you can unlock all of the 30 rewards that the pass has. And then there is an accelerated event pass. We also had this in the last event already. And this means that you unlock all 30 reward tiers and immediately receive 15 tier skips. So you will unlock all of the 30 tiers that the event pass has, but the first 15 are unlocked right away. So half of them is unlocked right away. And I think last time this pass was like $18 or $20 or something. And in addition to the battle pass tiers, with this accelerated event pass you will also get a legendary outfit for Angel. So this is what you get in the free pass. I think this is Zane. This is, if I'm correct, is Liz, but I've seen it in the trailers. I think this should be the Liz skin, which looks really wild. We get the AN-94, so that's the new weapon that we will get. It's not exactly new. It's coming over from the vault, of course, but it's new for the all-out warfare mode, or for the base game if you want to call it this. And it's actually a weapon I've been waiting for quite some time, and I was hoping it will finally or eventually come over to the base game, and now it's here. So finally we will have the AN-94, another assault rifle. And then these are the weapon skins that we get, so it's all kept in this same style and pattern. And when you pay for the premium you get the skin for Dozer. I can can identify this as Dozer. I assume that this is Rao, but I'm not quite sure. I can't really identify them with those skins. And then we have a lot more weapon skins. So these are LMGs. I think this is the K30 and this one should be the AK-24, I think. Then of course you will also get a 20% XP boost with a premium pass, just like it was in all of the seasons that we had in Battlefield 2042. And with the accelerated event pass you will get this skin. So this is the legendary skin for Angel, even though it doesn't really look like Angel. And of course, alongside the event and alongside this battle pass, we will also see new bundles in the store, which are called War.exe, Flesh vs. Steel, and War Machines. And the first two bundles that I mentioned are 1,750 coins each, but we didn't get any pictures or any description of what they include, so I can just read this out to you, how much they cost and how their names are. And then the War Machines bundle contains the first two bundles and costs 3,000 Battlefield coins, so that's the complete bundle for this whole event. But that was it for the event so far. We also, like I said before at the beginning, we also get an update alongside this event, of course, which is update 8.6. And it comes with a few changes, not too many, just a few. And basically a lot of bug fixes and just smaller tweaks. So I'm only going through the most important changes again. But of course, as usual, the link to this changelog and to the patch notes and also to the event is in the description below, so you can have a look at it yourself if you're looking for a specific information that I didn't bring up here in the video. So for the vehicles, they added a full auto throttle option for airplanes that can be toggled on or off. And I only know this from Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know this from Battlefield, but I think it could be really useful in Battlefield as well. Then they fixed a few things, for example, an inconsistent camera behavior on Portal's HMMWV. They also fixed something at the AK-5C where sometimes it had doubled handling modifiers from suppressors under certain circumstances, and they added a bullet type icon to the close combat magazine for the BSVM, for example. So it's kind of like really small changes that I don't know how people even find them, but that's the kind of stuff they fixed. So it's not really like huge bugs that were really obvious. They also did reintroduce gameplay tips and Warcraft on the loading screen, because that had disappeared with a new loading screen that we got like, I think 4 weeks ago with the last update. But these tips are now split into the two types, so you can either see one or the other. And then they also made some smaller improvements to the main menu UI, so the start screen, when there are weekly missions active outside of any event. So when there are missions like we had them for the last 2 weeks, where you can just unlock a little bit by earning ribbons, I think that this means that they have changed a few things at the UI for this case. And that was it actually for the update already, so really just a handful of changes. And now I quickly want to go over the lore for the new event, because I know that for some of you this is interesting, but I specifically put that towards the end of the video because I know it's not interesting for everyone. So we got a new blog post under Rogue Agents that says the most dangerous game. And this is to Irish from Rao. It says, "Hey Irish, I know you wanted my analysis of the new automatons we've encountered under AOS control." So AOS is the AI that had controlled Redacted. This is a quick and dirty summary. I'm having to process so much tactical data that the servers need an ice pack and erase, so I'll deliver the hard numbers in a later report. We know the Geists, so these are the ones that were made in Redacted and that we've been fighting in former events. Each variant printed out the lab in Scotland ran off a similar blueprint, and they had limits on how much their behavior could adapt. They were slow, simple, not much different than rangers assigned to guard a perimeter. These central units think, they learn. It happens in microseconds, almost too fast to read, but between unloading one clip and the next, their behavior can change, zeroing in on a weakness in the enemy, like like us, Irish. They move in teams. They change weapons, they drive, they hack. The only difference is they don't care if a limb gets blown off of the bot next to them. These relentless chimera bastards will give up 100 bodies, 1,000 if it can force a victory. So I guess what Rao is talking about are these bots right here, that we're also getting actually as skins for our specialists, which is still kind of strange, but that's just how it works out sometimes, I guess. And then Rao says, because there's always more of them, we have to reach the source and stop AOS, or eventually we're going to be overrun. I wish I had better news. Let's do a deck walk on the Exodus next time I'm on the ship, yeah? It might almost be like old times. Best, Rao. So these robots that we have in the new event are basically the next evolution of the Geists, at least that's what I understand from this post here, and they're actually a lot more dangerous. So yeah, that was it for this event and for all of the lore around it and the explanation and what we will get in the event. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and also tell me if you're looking forward to this event or not. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.